What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dante here back in Digimon Laboratory with yet another market watch. This time it's going to be strictly back to the alternate arts. A lot of people like to see the high-end cards. People like shiny cardboard, like myself as well. So I'm kind of alternate between the two. If there's something small that's not high rarity that I need to cover, I'm going to go ahead and do so. Besides that, I'm going to try to get as high rarity as possible. And then there's some cards. Because if I'm not mistaken, as of right now, we don't know when the English version of BT10 is coming out. Probably speculate it'll come out, sometime the beginning of October. That's what I'm speculating. So with that being said, I guess some cards that may fluctuate in price because of BT10, not 7, 10. Because of BT10 coming out relatively soon. Now, then buyers beware. BT10 is the first set that has a altered ratio. Now instead of 10 secret rares, we're getting 12. No, instead of 10 super rares, we're getting 12. And instead of 2 secret rares, we're getting 3. So the chances of you hitting those high-end cards like you want to has gotten worse. But a couple of cards has also got upgrade boost. So just be wary of that. So let's get right up into it. Omnimon sitting at $1,400. This thing is now at $1,500. $1,400 to $1,500. That's what it is. I've already said my spiel about this. If you're new to the channel, hi. If you can get one of these for around $1,000 to $1,200, yeah, I bumped it up a little bit. From around $1,000 to $1,200, that's in very, 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 very good near mint condition. Get it graded, hold to the side for like 3-4 years. This thing can be like a $5,000-$6,000 card. If you got the deep pockets to go ahead and do so, pick you up just one. You don't need a playset, just one. It's an Omnimon, the first ghost rare, quote unquote, that we have. Yeah, it's a nostalgia card. Depth Axmon regular art sitting at about $65. This is a $7 card. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. The alternate art, matter of fact, go look at the alternate art right now. I should have pulled up the alternate art, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the regular art because the regular art is skyrocketing. Alternate art, yes, alternate art is about 80. So alternate art has stabilized a little bit around the $8 mark. The regular one is about 65, 66 now. Like I said, it took the place of Zort Defeat. That's just where it's going to be at. This is a great card. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, and buts. Machine Dramon did get support announced a couple weeks ago. I did touch up on the Machine Dramon back then and last week. Right now, this Machine Dramon is pushing 70. This pushing 70. By far, it is the most expensive card in that set now. I wouldn't even doubt if Machine Dramon actually is getting more hype. It might be an $8 card yet again. But be wary of this. If you haven't got your Machine Dramon alternate arts, wait a little bit. This will trickle down. I think it's about a $50 card. If you can get it around $50, that's probably about right. But it's an alternate art. It is from the very first side set. Yeah, so one. It is one of the Dark Masters. It is a very popular Digimon when it comes to the villains. All that good stuff. Magna Angemon. BT11 leaks in Japan have been coming out left and right. There's more Fallen Angel support, and Archangel support. Guess what? This card falls into it. Right now, this card is sitting at about $65, $66, quickly going up to $70 after a few copies. This card really is not going to go anywhere. For it being in BT 1.0, but it being an alternate art, I think it was one of the first super rare alternate arts that we did get in the game. It's just going to stay around this point. Simple as that. Yeah, it's insane. We haven't yet got confirmed to have another mastermind as of this video. We did see the Tamer. The first 5 calls Tamer. She is a dual color, purple yellow. Look, it's amazing. It says, hey, if you cannot turn to Mastermind, I will help you turn to Mastermind by you digivolving while this Tamer is on board. So one on turn 1, turn 2, if you have the Tamer, it's an instant Mastermind if you have it in your hand. Simple as that. So this card, it's going to stay hovering around there. The regular art is sitting about 40 to 45. Just a good card. Just a good card. Gallimond Crimson Bone has been creeping up slowly but surely. You see right here, it's sitting at about 46 to 48. The Crimson Bone alternate art, a lot of people do like it. But remember, it is from a side set, which means when those things go, it's super hard to get them because they wasn't printed as in abundance of, it wasn't printed in abundance like main sets do. They really do push main sets and side sets alike, deck building sets, so they can, give support, legacy support down the line too. That's how Bandai's been doing it. So just so you know, this card has been going up slowly but sure. I think the last time we covered this is like a $40 card. If I'm talking fast, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure the video is not 45 minutes long. I'm trying to do this thing when it comes to the whole YouTube algorithm thing. So if you need to, just slow me down a little bit. Rewatch it if you need to. I won't talk too fast. Okay, I know my Midwest is coming out of me. We talk fast in the Midwest, especially in Chicago. War Greymon Black. I thought it was a good card to really spotlight. Right now, it's sitting at about $17. There's BT10 leaks from Japan that is specifically geared towards black, the black War Greymon, not Black War Greymon, but the black color of War Greymon. It's specifically tailored towards that line. And I think they're really trying to flesh out the difference between the black direction to where there's a lot of blockers and a lot of reboot and basically a control anti-meta Stolly type of deck with the black War Greymon, and then the regular War Greymon, the red one, is just a Ungle Bungle OTK machine. That's what it is. So they're trying to differentiate the two. It has a Tamer, it has another Agumon, another Greymon, I believe another Metal Greymon. If I'm not mistaken, in BT11, we still have cards to be announced in BT11. I would not be surprised if we see another War Greymon black color and another Mastermind as the secrets probably. But you just never know with Bandai. They come up with some crazy things. Tyrannomon alternate art is sitting at about $19. It has been going up slowly but surely over the last couple of weeks because of the flesh out Tyrannomon support. It is the new Tiger, the new Tyrannomon, the new Metal Tyrannomon. I believe there's another Dark Tyrannomon up in there. The Tyrannomon option card that works good with the deck. The Rest Tyrannomon. They're really fleshing out the Tyrannomon set. So it is legacy support for Tyrannomon. It's going to be really, really good. I think Master Tyrannomon is going to be a staple. I think this Tyrannomon is going to be a staple because when you Digivolve, you play a Tiger from your hand if you don't have a Tiger. And that means you can pretty much Digivolve this, play a Tiger from your hand, and then play another Tiger to pass turn at 2. Or even possibly 1 if you're at 3. It's one of those things to where it really does help. And it is treated as a red and a green on your turn. So you can Digivolve up either the red tree or the green tree when it comes to Tyrannomon. Or if you have a couple of tech cards you have up in there. Maybe I think it's a Volcanomon or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, the red level 5 that has the inheritable +1 security. I want to say it's Volcanomon. It's escaping me right now. But very good card. Might go to a $20, $22 card. Never know. Be on the lookout for this one. This is something I'm like, depending on how people feel about Tyrannomon. Commandramon, the event pack special release one. Why is this one sitting at $40? And you know what? I'm gonna say this. Commandramon has been topping events, topping big events, and all that kind of stuff is getting a lot of praise. If you have not heard the Digimon podcast, this time around, something happened with the file, not being able to transfer. It is on Primitive Kage channel. We did do the podcast. We're going to do another one this coming up weekend. Try to do it as often as possible. You know, he's traveling doing Digimon stuff. You know, I'm taking care of my kids. It's just kind of hard on weekends when, you know, two people got busy schedules. But we'll bring it as much as possible. Commander Mine, this bad boy is at $40. Wowee. Be cautious of this one. This is the hollow. This is the foil version of it. $40, easily 40. There's a lot of D Brigade stuff coming out, and it's either EX03 right after BT10 or BT11, but I want to say it's EX03. I want to say it's EX03. Now a lot of Commander Mind stuff is coming out because remember it is the Dragon set. And it is Commander Mind. It's not necessarily a dragon, but I think they put a lot of things that had with dragon based or Drummond or that kind of support. They was really playing on that kind of word for that set. So this thing is gonna be expensive. Don't worry about this one. Whew. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, don't worry about this one whatsoever. All right, aim for a lower rarity. I'm telling you, aim for a lower rarity, you'll need to go crazy. Black War Great Mind has been seeing a lot of playability this set. A lot of people like it net set because it deletes tamers, and the net set we are more tamer heavy with the save mechanic and the cross mechanic being a thing. So a lot of people like the Black War Greymon to just digivolve up, get rid of these tamers because a lot of tamers are level 3 cost tamers. So you can get rid of 2 of those tamers when you digivolve just to set them back or even blow the game wide open. A lot of people do like this. The Altanar is sitting at about $53, $54. This is why. Also, Black War Greymon X Antibody has been announced and BT11 in Japan. That is a thing. So be on the lookout for that as well. This card might be going on to a $60 card. Be wary if you haven't got your Black War Greymon stuff now. You really play the deck or you're a really big fan of it. Pick it up now. Simple as that. Jesmon. Now, Jesmon support is right around the corner. Jesmon X Antibody or Jesmon GX is coming in BT10. The structure decks are either dropping BT10 or around EX03. No, maybe it's BT11 for us. But I want to say it's BT10 because they do it like every 3 sets they drop structure decks. If I'm not mistaken, because I think BT5, we got structure decks. BT8, we got structure decks. So maybe BT11 that they dropped the Rider Loremon and the Jesmon structure decks. But this is something to watch out for. This can easily become a $20, $25 card yet again. The Jesmon X, you digivolve onto this for 0, and you get to play a Systemon out your hand for free. Constantly building up, advantage and stuff like that. Ooh, excuse me. And all that good stuff. So, just so you know, watch out for this. Be on the lookout. Couple cards I want to probably look at. Jellymon is sitting at about Jellymon went up. It was a $9 to $10 card for the Altanar last time I looked at it. It's in that 12 to 13. Tesla Jellymon, that engine is a thing. Watch out for it. And security control, like Bialstar Mon security control, watch out for it. I mean, it could probably be a $15 to $16 card. Just be on the lookout for it. People going to be taking that engine. Rika Altanar. Now, there is Renamon support coming in BT11. The entire line has way more support. It's more plug-in, just generic yellow tamer kind of, play around things. But Rika's too good being a memory tamer and being able to, being able to use a plugin for free when one of your Renamon lines attack. It's just too good of a card. Yes, she is up high at 34, 35. she's one of those things to where, like, if you playing Randomon or you're playing like a plug-in package in yellow, why not play a Randomon? I'm being real. Why not play a Randomon? You can play a Randomon over a TK if you can't afford TKs. Get you like some rare Randomon. They're like $1 and $2 right now. Yeah, it's one of those things to where if you can't pick up TKs, because I think TKs, rare TKs, not an alternate art is like 15s, 16s. I think the alternate arts are like 25, almost 30 now. So if you want to pick you up some rare Randomons to throw some plugins, it's not a bad substitute. It's not TK, but it's not a bad substitute. That's all I'm saying. Justimon, alternate art, we are getting Critical Arm in BT11. Or is it 10? BT10. Sorry. BT10. Randomon stuff was also in BT10. My head's not here. I'm trying to get over a flu I had a couple of days ago. But Randomon stuff in BT10. Justimon Critical Arm is in BT10. People might try this deck as a meme deck. This is gonna be a perfect card to go up in price. Right now it's sitting at about $12. You see right now that everything is at one of, and then you got somebody here at 25. Do not sleep on this card spiking up to $25, $30 out of nowhere. Do not sleep on this card. Right now it's at about $13, $14. Do not sleep on this card spiking up to 20, because people will do that. Dark Knight Mind, I pulled this on the channel a couple of times in the past month and a half. Dark Knight Mind X Anybody is coming BT10. You will be playing this Dark Knight Mind as help facilitates that endless loop of an engine. This is your main level 5. And it's almost at $30. This thing was down to, I believe it was like $12 a few months ago, and I was like, this is not bad. $12 for alternate art is not bad to pick up. That was like 3-4 months ago. Now the bad boy that double, almost triple that price. Yeah, it's one of the things to where you might just have to pick you up a few SRs and slowly work towards hollowing out if you want to. You see a lot of people have one-ofs until you get right here at the synchro shops. They got 5 of them. So you're probably looking at a $30 card easily. If you want to play Dark Knight Mon at anybody, they will play this card. These next 2 cards go in conjunction together. I want to just throw this out here right now. Lucimon right now is sitting at like $40, $41. And then I will go ahead and pull up the Lucimon. Can't spell. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Lucimon alternate art and show you that alternate art is about 50. So if you want to invest your money, really go for the alternate art over the regular art. $10 more guarantees that it doesn't fall as hard when it falls out of favorability. So Lucimon and Calling from the Darkness. So a lot of people really was like, nah, you crazy for one Call to the Darkness hit the 1. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a deck coming out called Minerva Loop in the next set. It abuses Calling to the Darkness. It abuses Cerebusmon. It abuses Lucimon. It abuses Cerebusmon Werewolf mode. And it just constantly, like, every 2 or 3, every 2 or 3, 4 card plays that you do, you're just gaining free memory. And it really is just that insane of a combo, because a lot of people are not really looking at it, because it plays 4 of these and you just delete Minervamon, grab back the werewolf mode, bring back the Cerebusmon, play it, pop gain memory, draw 2, pitch 1. You can play Orochimon's to keep on gaining memory. You can attack with Rush. You can then play the Minervamon. You can do it again. This time you grab Minervamon and Wormhole, bring out Cerebusmon, and then you constantly just loop them. And if they don't really have an answer in their security, you're going to loop them for crazy amount. And then that's not to mention that if you already have a Cerebusmon on board and you pop the Minervamon and Cerebusmon is the only Digimon there, you can grab just the Minervamon and then you can play the Werewolf mode from trash, pop the Cerebusmon, gain 9 memory for nothing, and then just constantly just cycle through everything. That's all it takes. Like, they would literally just hit you with, where's Cerebusmon? And if it ever dies from a security check, they're like, oh, okay. So I will just hard play a Cerebusmon, play Cerebusmon Werewolf mode, break even, break even, draw 2, trash 1, constantly just gaining memory, like pseudo, like you can just, like, it's insane. Like, I really do think it's really, really good. And with the Lucimon, because it says if you have one or less Digimon, when this Digimon deleted, instead of bringing back a level 4, you bring back a level 5. And Lucimon is the perfect candidate because in a tamer format, Lucimon gets rid of tamers. And you can go, oh, bye tamer, your whole save mechanic for the past 2-3 turns is gone. And then I did evolve on top of the Lucimon. With Minervamon, I then constantly just do the loop over and over and over again. And if you have enough memory, you play Matt, get back. If you play Matt, get back the Call It From the Darkness. Minervamon, just constantly do the loop over and over and over again. And if you need to, bring out the Lucimon, get rid of another Digimon or another tamer. It has, like, when it has gas, it has gas. It goes in. Like, it has enough gas to really keep up with these, with the save mechanic and the Digicross and all that kind of stuff. Is it skill intensive? Yes. Will it take a good pilot to make it good? Yes. I'm just going to say that now. This is the highest rarity of this card, Call Into the Darkness, and guess what? I mean, you see right here, market price is 36. This card is hard to get. You can get the uncommons for like $1 or $2. I mean, yeah, but this pre-release card is really hard to get unless you really was hoarding this card, come BT7 pre-release. Lucimon just might go up in price. It might go up to 55, 60 once people, kind of find the flow of the deck. It's this is probably the safest bet. Like, in my opinion, it's probably the safest bet of the 2 Lucimons. Hawkmon pre-release. Right now it's sitting at $3 to $4. If you're gonna play Jesmon, this is a great Hawkmon. Because you look at the top 5, add a Systemon or anything with Hawkmon or Jesmon to your name, add to your hand, put the rest of the bottom of the deck. If you're playing Jesmon and you want to match rarity stuff out, the pre-release is probably the best one. Because if there is an alternate art version of this card, it's more rarely available than the pre-release one. See what I'm saying? It's like the championship ones, super high rarity. Super duper high rarity. The Digimon entry ones, super high rarity, lower than that. Then the next lowest is the pre-release ones because there's not that many pre-release being put out. Then it's the alternate art one. So you can get the pre-release ones over the alternate art ones at a cheaper price. The pre-release ones, as soon as it goes up, it's going to stabilize a little bit above that alternate art one. But the alternate art just looks a lot better, so people like it. That's all it is. So I would pick these up 100%. I don't know. Do Hawkmon have an alternate art? Hawkmon does not have an alternate art. Hawkmon has a Digifest art, a Digifest print of it, and then the event pack print of it. So pick you up a play set of these pre-release ones. These may be the ones that go up to like $10, $12. It happened before. It happened again. Last card in the list, Sunrise Blaster pre-release right now is sitting at about $16. don't get me started. This card, everybody is scared of Shine Gray coming back. I don't know about Shine Gray. I'm not a Shine Gray person. Everybody was hyping Shine Greymon, and then it never did anything. I think Shine Greymon as a Digimon inherently, it's just too stally to really benefit from, how the meta is shaping up now. If the meta slows down yet again and then again, then Shine can be a viable candidate. But Shine needs all these tamers in the back. Then if the tamers don't do anything to help you, then you're just gonna get screwed. That's literally what it is. Like, you're just gonna get screwed. But also, Digicross is red yellow, if I'm not mistaken. I think the main version of Digicross is red yellow. What because it's like a quad color deck. It's like red, yellow, green, and I think blue. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's blue. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's red, yellow, green, blue. What's the 4 colors in the Digicross deck? And then you got the Shoutmon stuff. Like this card, a lot of people gonna be playing 2 to 3 of this card. I even see some people say, I'm playing 4. I'm like, that's a little overkill, in my opinion. Because you still need red, yellow. Yeah, a lot of your, Shoutmon, Digimon are red, yellow. Like, I think DX and X5 are red, yellow, if I'm not mistaken. And on top of that, Shoutmon X7 got announced for BT11, if I'm not mistaken. So Shoutmon is getting its final form. So Samurai Blaster, it's a great card because 3K to one of your opponent Digimon for every tamer, red or yellow, you have in play. You can wreck boards with this, especially if they went wide. You can just I have 3 tamers, play this, pop, pop, pop. Or you go pop here and then pop here because it gives 6 here and then 3 here. Very, 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 very good. Don't be surprised if there's some red, yellow, purple security control deck that loves this card, is made because of this card. Don't be surprised. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get up out of here. I try to keep it up in 30 minutes as much as possible. I'm going to try this a little bit, from this point forward. Don't make it as lengthy. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll be your boy, Dante. This has been yet another Digimon Market Watch. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace!